The role of GFirst LEP is to grow the Gloucestershire economy, and what a year 2018's been. We've seen the fruits of the labour of our business community and our public sector partners coming together, and many of our projects delivered over the last 12 months, including the one behind me. So let's have a look at some of those other projects.
The scope really goes back to before the college merged with the Forest of Dean College in 2011, when there was a real concern that there might not be further education provision anymore in the Forest of Dean, and real problems with the existing buildings. So we had a vision to try to create a state-of-the-art education and training facility that will benefit young people, that they will be able to learn skills and prepare themselves for their future careers by coming to a fantastic facility. It's going to be great for the employers in the area. They'll be able to obtain the skills that they need for their companies to be prosperous, but also prospective companies looking to invest in the Forest of Dean will also be able to identify and get the skills that they need. And we know that's a big factor in terms of decisions that people make.
Well, we approached GFirst LEP for some funding to open up. This site was inaccessible previously, and what they've helped us to do is to open this site up for development. And as you can see, the hangar that we're in today, it was the first part of the project. The road was put in, and before the tarmac was even dry, this hangar was starting to be erected. And this attracted £5 million worth of private investment, and that's created 30 jobs already. And as a result of this, it's like being a catalyst for the next stage, which is, as you can see, the development beside us. And that's created another 3.8 million and a further 80 jobs. So it's been like a catalyst for us to trigger all of this development, this opportunity to make sure that we remain the most successful airport in the UK.
So this is our smart new bus station or transport hub, to give it its proper name. A brand new striking building with the latest technology, with all of the environmental features that you would expect. Something that's a great first impression for people arriving in the city, a good environment for people using public transport, and a huge improvement on what we had before. The multiplier effect, the investment that it brings in from elsewhere will be considerable. And this building gives people in Gloucester something to be proud of. It's a building of real quality, something that they've waited for a long time. And I know from the many comments that I've heard as the building's taken shape, that people in the city are as proud of it as I am.
The Growth Hub is all about helping businesses that have growth potential. We can work with any business of any size in any sector, but ideally we want to work with businesses that have got the potential to grow. We're very lucky now to have a facility that's twice the size of the one we started with back in 2014, so lots more space for businesses to come and work, meet their own clients here. This was the first Growth Hub, but now we've got two further Growth Hubs, one at Cirencester, which opened in July of this year, and another one at Tewkesbury Borough Council. The benefit of the Growth Hub really is that it's free and impartial advice and guidance. So I have a team of business support advisors that will work with a business to diagnose what the problem might be, or maybe the opportunity even that they have, and help them find a way to access the support and advice they need to make the most of that opportunity or overcome that challenge that they're facing. GFirst was the founder, if you like, of the Growth Hub. So working with the University of Gloucestershire in partnership, they created the Growth Hub that we have today. That was very much the first phase of Growth Hub. GFirst LEP then went on to secure £10 million of capital investment. Some of that investment's gone into here at Oxstores, and the rest of it is being spent opening up new facilities across the county.
It's principally, most importantly, in terms of funding. Total cost of the project £16 million. The LEP have contributed £2.6 million, without which this couldn't have happened. But they've also just been a fantastic partner, working with them and also the County Council and the District Council to overcome a number of obstacles on the way to make this happen. So I'm very grateful for their support.
Very, very pleased and very grateful for the support that GFirst have given to the city, not just with this project, but with a number of other projects as well. And clearly, with the scale of this project, without their support, it just wouldn't have happened. And not only were they good enough to award the funding to us in the first place, but they've been supportive throughout the process.
GFirst LEP have been absolutely fantastic. They've been an enabler for us. They've allowed us to sort of break that barrier, move forward and help grow the business. We've had so many barriers to success over the years, and they've been an enabler. They've actually created the opportunity for us to take the business forward, and that's been a stumbling block. And those barriers have always been there. Historically, for the airport, there's always been those barriers. This has just released that, taken it away, and has allowed us to move forward.
As you can see, a great range of projects right across Gloucestershire, and there's much more to come in 2019. So keep getting involved, keep supporting GFirst Local Enterprise Partnership, and let's make sure that we can ensure that Gloucestershire is still a great place to do business, to live, to work and to play.